guys. So today we're just going to ask the question, what do you need to work on at this time? See what comes up. Okay, so it looks like it could be balancing your finances. That's the energy I'm getting at this time. Working on that. Part of this could be saying that it's also about kicking people out of your environment that could be, that you possibly have taken on a responsibility for that you should not be feeling responsible for. May not be an easy energy, but it shows up as spirit is saying you finally need to just tell them what it is, or tell them like it is, and that could be hard. Maybe you feel bad, but I'm really getting that is the weight, the extra weight on your situation. Trying to overgive to these energies, and when they are needing to, really help themselves. That's the energy here. I get a sense that this energy here feels like they're not giving anything. They may gripe about being uncomfortable, but they put themselves in this situation, and you don't want that energy to be you. Yes, you want it to be helpful. Yes, you may care about these energies, but again, I don't really get a sense of them, trying to help themselves. They put themselves in an uncomfortable situation, and now you're balancing more uncomfortability because this energy, and they aren't doing their part. They're waiting for it to be done for them, in a sense. And it really just shows up is that it's not on you to fix that for them. It's important for them to do that for themselves, and they need to be awakened to this truth for themselves, and it just really kind of comes up here. It's like you closing off to giving, or being so open to assisting them may be the wake-up call that they need, to really just kind of get a fire under their butt. Let's see. Yes, this is something you've been feeling and you've kept to yourself. You've been feeling this, and you've had your doubts about saying anything about it because you don't want to be them to see you as a bad person or to think badly of you. But this isn't that. You've done a lot for these energies, how long are you going to be that energy for them? It just kind of comes up as like, if they have not done it by now, gotten themselves together by now, or if they haven't made the effort to do it by now, then are they going to do it? Sometimes in order for people to really, really move and get that fire in their butt, it really requires for them to, be, to see that, you're not going to be just this open hand of giving to them. And it does show up as that's what's needing to happen. It's time for this secret of energy, or this understanding that you've kept to yourself about this, to come into the light, for its truth to finally be spoken on this matter. Yeah, you've been holding this in for a minute. It's really starting to become a lot. It's really starting to become heavy, and you've been like, it's becoming hard to hold this in. So maybe if you needed to finally just give yourself permission, you can take this reading as that permission to finally just speak the truth to this energy. And maybe they'll be upset with that, but at the end of the day, that's all right. It's okay. They're allowed to be upset, but you also just have to do what's best for you. Yeah, so they'll be upset. The fun time is over. But they will not be able to go on and do better. Cross that bridge. You see this bridge in the background? Cross this bridge toward building their own foundation. If this understanding is not shown to be temporary, Three of Cups energy, when it's upright, it's still often known to be a celebratory understanding that won't necessarily be lasting, depending on a lot of other things. But here it just shows up as this energy is spilt over. It already is. That's why you have all this anxiety, this stress, this worry, because your energy has ended in the understanding of wanting to give this way. They have their own emotional fulfilling understandings to seek out. But they were not going to seek it out until they realize that your energy is not going to give them anything else. It's spilt over. It's done. Maybe they will be upset. They may grieve the loss of this because, now they have to figure out how to get themselves together. But if they don't figure it out, then who's going to figure it out for them? It's not your job to figure it out for them. It's not your job to continue to provide to a situation that no longer needs to be provided to. They have their own understanding to build, and it's not meant for them to continue to drain you. Okay, let me see. I'm just going to ask, is there anything else you should know at this time? Okay, so yeah, it shows up as, I get new opportunity for you both. This energy shows up as like spirit may be waiting until this energy is removed to bring you new opportunity, which is often how certain things happen. Spirit is never going to let anyone take from you your blessing. You know, even you, if you are in a place of giving more than you should to certain energies, it will protect your blessings from you. And I get that energy here. There's more that's going to come toward you once you release this energy from your life and your environment. And there's more that's going to come towards them once they do the work to get there. They have to do their own work. You have done a lot to try to carry and help and balance the situation. And Spirit said it's time to be done, and you feel that. That's why you feel so stressed and you know, and anxious, and that you're balancing so much heaviness at this time. Let me see. I don't think I'm just going to pull one more card, see if anything else comes up. But I really think that's the message. Yes, you see, it's time to close your cup. No more giving to this situation. It's time to just, you know, keep for yourself. And there's nothing wrong with doing that. Time to close your cup. Time to speak your peace. What you've been holding back, holding in, and close your cup. And this energy, they gotta, you know, they have a lot to figure out. It's time for them to really figure it out. But that's all I have here. I hope this message resonates with you. And if it doesn't, I hope you find what does.